Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting. This is a random Friday night hangout, whatever stream. so, if anybody's out there and bored and wants to come hang out, go for it. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm bursting into scenes, which I said I was going to get rid of some books, and I haven't done that yet. So I ordered 3 new. I went with the BCW, just plain old white ones. I didn't have any of those, actually. I'd always gotten either the decorative ones or the BCW plastic ones, like the black bins, or I'd gotten some from, what is that, Max Protection, those like corrugated gray ones. And so I ended up buying some of these because they were cheaper. There you go. Yeah, Clyde has pressing issues. What's going on? Dillson's Comics. Good evening. Good evening. Unruly's in the house. Black Knight. So yeah, I'm basically these boxes came and I'm like, well, I need to like organize and I thought I'd hang out, answer questions. Visit and ask me anything. I'm gonna drink beer. If somebody wants to come hang out with me, let me know. I can send you a link. Yeah, so we're just yeah, that's it. It's a Friday. I apparently have no life, so I'm organizing comics on a Friday. So box number 1, what are we gonna do with this? Oh, look out, kitty. I almost set the box on top of you. I didn't even see you come in here. She's like, and I'm out of here now. She was like, she did not tolerate that. Lords of Brooklyn, what is going on? So first thing I'm going to do is, yeah, I need to get some bags and boards. I still have some books that are in some old ones that I need to get in. So how do I sort my books? So I sort them by, so if you look at all these, I had all these decorative ones, right? So generally, what's on the outside is a close approximation of what's on the inside. I don't try to do like, now within a box, I'll do like alphabetically or issue number in order or whatever, but I don't like try to like, I know what's in them because I know based on the box, if that's what's in that box. Hey Chris, what's going on? Now this box is an exception. This is actually, because I have other Spider-Man boxes, this is actually overflow. This is my, to get rid of box. So I'm actually going to move it to one of these BCW boxes, and then because I'm overflowing on my Spider-Man stuff. But yeah, if you look like behind me, like this is I have 2 boxes with Harley on the cover. This one is actually like the Catwoman Harley box, Catwoman Harley Poison Ivy Sirens box. The one below it that's got Harley is actually Nightwing and Batgirl. I actually have like my original Nightwing run is over there in one of the BCW bins. This is not a manga anime review tonight. No, I haven't really. I guess I did read like I've been reading One Piece, but I haven't been. Yeah. Hey Dre, what's going on? Where are the custom boxes? Oh, they were just like my comic shop used to have these. That was before it closed or whatever, and I've seen them in other comic shops that you can get them. The decorative ones, they're not custom; they're just decorative. And they're more expensive. And the cat is like, I'm going to be the star of the show. Oh, he's joking. So there you go. So yeah. So this has got stuff that I've been planning to get rid of. Most of this has been in here for like at least a year. And probably, I'll be honest, I need to, for lack of a better way to do this, add to this box while I'm doing this as well. What are you doing? Yes, I have a box in my lap that you can't get in my lap at the moment. I know, and you're mad. The dog's over there. Well, he's kind of sleeping, but he's pouting. So yeah, I don't know. It needs to be done. I thought I'd hang out with you guys. Mr. Daymares, if you want to come hang out, let me know. So one of the things that's in this box is to get rid of is my Avengers. I got the start of the Jason Aaron Avengers run. So I have through, what do we got here? Oh, look out, kitty. You were right in the way. Basically, issue 1, and this is the store 1 per store, 2 per store, through issue 28 of the most recent Avengers run, or I think it's still current, but this is all the Jason Aaron Avengers. I'd really enjoyed his Thor stuff. I decided to get this. Here, I don't know if he's interested or not, but I'm going to send. Did anyone get Black Panther 3 number 125? I hope you, if you did, I hope you got it at your shop for an appropriate value. That is just crazy what people are doing with that book. Just nuts. But anyway, this whole run, I bought it, I was reading it, I enjoyed it, but I don't really collect Avengers in that way. I'm not collecting runs. So this whole run has been for probably better part of a year, has been sitting here like I should just get rid of it and move it to somebody who wants it. So there you go. Somebody wants that run. Somebody collects Avengers or needs that run or is interested in that run, let me know. All right, I'm going to have to do the trick of setting the lid down and set the box up on the lid so that they all fall to the one end, the end of the box. Apparently my one is going to be a pain and not stand up. There we go. So they all like stay on the end of the box that I'm filling. There you go. Second print for Black Panther 3. I wish I got the 2. So I didn't do a cash or trash this last week. So I didn't talk about Black Panther 3. But if that isn't a whole bunch of hoping and wishing and praying and like, oh, it's going to be valuable because they're going to make him the Black Panther in the movies. And what? That seems unlikely. This brand new character is going to suddenly be in the movies, but who knows? We still haven't got Miles in a movie yet. Of course, that's all screwed up because Sony's got rights and yeah. Nice if you have it coming for cheap. Cute kitty cat. The cat was here and now she's like gone. She's not even in the room. She gave up on me. So I have like, and we'll get into some other boxes that have them. I do have some dividers. They're like the plastic ones that are the size of the book with the little top at the top. But I do not have enough. So actually what I use is I just use basically like cardstock paper that I put the label on, and I use it as a divider so I can find it when I don't, because I don't have enough dividers. I need like lots of dividers for sure. I was clicked on the wrong comment, but there you go. Ross A cover, nice. Got new shelves today, very cool. I think people are nuts. Like I'm not saying it's not that it's worthless, but to be paying the prices people are already paying for that book is insane. And I'll just list them off because I wasn't gonna do that because I didn't get to do it last week. Although I think there's a couple of them maybe gonna still be on the list. We'll see. But like Naomi. Here, let's stick to Marvel. Weapon X. That book went nuts when it first came out. Or Weapon 8. Sorry, not Weapon X. Weapon 8. How much is that book worth? Nothing. Let's see. I'm thinking there's a ton of other examples. Robin King from last year. Let's see what Black Winter. How much people are paying hundreds of bucks for Black Winter? Are you kidding me? No. You're nuts. If you're paying 15, 20 bucks, okay, maybe whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I have some of those. And I was gonna actually buy, my original plan was to buy those and not these. And then they were a little much, and yeah. Batman Who Laughs, thank you. Null is dropping precipitously. Yes, it has dropped back precipitously. Yeah. So yeah, there's just so many examples of why you should not be going crazy and chasing those books. Speaking of books to ignore, myself. I don't know that I could give these away. This was so bad. This was so bad. I don't know if in good conscience I can even give that away. Did I just have a divider to go between it and Avengers? I thought I did. I guess that'll be my divider to go between it and Avengers. There you go. Yeah. And then, actually, these were in my thing to sell because I ended up getting rid of this run. This one's actually a signed book that was in there, a Cullen Bunn signature. I have a couple of those on some other stuff. I was getting rid of that, and then this this was a 1 in 10 or 1 in 25. 1 in 20. This is a 1 in 25 that I just never got rid of. Is it really? Yeah. So there you go. Black Cat 150 through the roof too. Why? I mean, we're gonna get. I guess because we are getting gore, but I don't think we're gonna get Null. But I guess potentially it sets him up. But the problem with Null and the problem with any of those Spider characters is they're all tied to Sony, so all of that's a mess. Oh, I did too. I had high hopes for it, and it was awful. So those books are going in there. Let's see. There's a divider I can put between. Let's see what else we got. This is this is an old series. This is from like when I was collecting in the 90s. Spider-Man Chapter 1, they did kind of a redoing of its origin. When they did their original relaunch with Volume 2. Think about that. Volume 2 of Spider-Man was a big deal in the 90s, and now we're going to be up to like Volume 8 or whatever it is. Like with the relaunch coming this year. But between, they did this Chapter 1 and a retelling of its origin before they relaunched in Volume 2. And yeah, I don't know. It's been sitting here. It's not a story I necessarily need, but it's, yeah, I don't know. So that's in my potential get rid of box. Let's see. Can I get your spec on Wednesday's Avengers 53? I don't know what the spec is on Avengers 53. I'll be honest. Like, a lot of this new stuff, I've just kind of stopped. I mean, I pay attention to it once it hits the list, but if it doesn't hit the list, I'm not paying too much attention to it. So you'll have to tell me. This is all Thor, 700 through 705 through 706. These are all duplicates. Yeah, so a bunch of Thor duplicates when I picked up the whole run there. So that's in my to sell box. Let's see. There's a Batman and the Outsiders, which I bought like the first 2 issues of and then stopped getting. Well, I don't have an LCS anymore, so I'm not sure what I was going to do with it. I may, dollar, sell it here and do dollars or something. I don't know. It heated up considerably. Yeah. Red, black. Are you shitting me? Red, black cat? Couldn't just be like the red cat or red, black cat. What the? Oh my God, we're running out of ideas. Sorry. They are officially out of ideas. Which I should have known. They were out of ideas when they had JR back on Spidey for art on this new run. Let's see. And then I think that the rest of these are just like miscellaneous single issues. Like this one I have 2 copies of. This I picked up somewhere. Let's do an auction. I should do like $1 something. Isn't that like Maroon Cat? Black Panther. Red Black Panther? Witness the Goblin Queen, yes. Although that one I do have coming because I'm still buying ASM. But yeah, let's see what else we got. So this is like the rest of it. These are all, I mean, the rest of these I think are just like duplicates that I've picked up. Like there's a Nightwing that's a duplicate when I was trying to get my Nightwing run. There's a Mercy that's an image #1. Little Wonder Woman duplicates of my Frisian where I thought I had it and didn't have it. Third print Punchline is in actually the sale box. Actually, I'm a little surprised that one's in there. 10th print Killing Joke. John sent me a 5th print, so the 10th print's in here. You guys know how much I love that thing. Death Metal, this is not Robin King. This is Death Metal 2. I don't remember. This was hot for like a day, and I grabbed one. Let's see. That's about it. So there's some one-offs and that kind of stuff. So I got about a little over half a short box that's currently in my sale stuff. So that's not too much, but Monkey Prince. Yeah. Well, Monkey Prince is based on Chinese storytelling. Like the Monkey Prince or Monkey King is a kind of a Chinese fable, like an old school like story, like would be like Robin Hood or something. Like but older, a lot older. Trying to think of Odysseus kind of thing, like like the Odyssey. The Monkey King is like for China is a long-term story, like Monkey Prince. So it's just kind of a riff off of that. It's where that comes from. It's kind of like the whole Dragon Ball stuff, Goku and the monk with the tail and all that kind of stuff. That's a riff off of the Monkey King. Let's see. I did not. I saw that you had sent me a message, and then I didn't get around to it, Brett. And then yeah, so I have not had a chance to look at that. This week has been kind of crazy. I'll be honest. So I will have to check that. I did see you Instagram me, and I need to actually click on that. I haven't done it yet. So we'll put that in there. So I now have an empty Spider-Man box. Yeah, like Arthurian legends. Yeah. GP's box of regret. That's pretty much. Yeah, it's like Chinese Arthurian legends. Yes. So this is actually not going to become Spider-Man box. So I have underneath. I have this box is kind of my other Spider-Man series, not ASM. So I have my Ultimate Spider-Mans that I still have, Spectacular, Friendly Neighborhood, that kind of stuff are all in this box. So, and then this box, which you guys are you're that big a Spider-Man fan, and that's all the Spider-Man you have. It's all ASM stuff. This thing is heavy, because it is packed to the gills. But I think I can get all the issues remaining in the current run in here. So I'm going to move, I'm going to try to get everything in here. I think I got just enough room, I hope. And then when the new volume starts, I'll put it in a new box. Let's see. JV $30 comic sales, but I just need to get some of those I would probably do for less than $1 just to get rid of them. So, and I need to grab some other stuff that's in here for sure. So I want to set that back down. Oh. So that's my ASM box. I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch this box. There's a little bit of room left in it, but not much. This is all my Avengers, Thor, the Avengers characters. So all my Thor run, Captain Marvel stuff, Black Widow stuff is all in here. And then this box, you're okay, puppy dog. You be quiet. Is got my female spider characters. So, but it also has all my X-Men stuff in it. No. No. So yeah, I'm gonna basically, I think I'm going to take the X-Men stuff out, move it to the Civil War box, and then move some of the Avengers stuff in there. And basically, these 3 boxes are going to become, or these 2 boxes are going to become 3. I don't know. I don't really count. I mean, they're short boxes. I have like some cardboard stuff in them and dividers and that kind of stuff. But there's, I mean, this box is pretty full. I'm going to guess there's 120 some odd issues. Okay, hang on. Let me deal with the dog real quick. Just go lay down. You've been out like 37 times today. You're fine. All right, so, and I put the box that I'm going to move stuff to on the bottom. That's not good. Only 2 pretty boxes, yeah. Your dog wants to see my dog? Yeah, he is. He's mad. He's mad because I don't know, because I'm not doing what he wants me to. I have my autograph stuff are in one of my hard plastic BCW boxes, which are over there. You guys can't see those, but hey, Orderside, what's going on? So, all right, let's see. Oh. So we're gonna leave all the Spider Lady stuff in there, and I'm gonna move the X-Men. So I got, what do I got? I got all my all new Wolverine stuff. Let me put the lid down. I have boxes everywhere I'm adding stuff to. So my all new Wolverine stuff is going in there. My one Emma Frost book. Gee, I wonder why I bought this back in the 90s. No idea why I bought that when I was in college. My recent run of Marauders. No. Go on. Leave that alone. Go. Go on. No. You cannot do that. No. Sorry, he was trying to lay on and destroy the box that I just bought. Yeah, you'll be good. Well, I have the slab ones too, for sure. Interesting. So I use like the BCW like slab boxes is what I put all my like the magazine size stuff in too, or my Golden Age and that kind of stuff are all in one of those too. Yeah, Great Horn Goodness. Yeah. Sorry, he's being a pain at the moment for some reason. You're okay. Be good. Yeah, you're fine. Go back to sleep. Normally you're asleep at this time of night. So anyway, other stuff we're moving. So yeah, Emma Frost. My Marauders books. Like this is the most recent run. I really enjoyed it. Other than when it. No. Stop. He's trying very hard to like drive me crazy at the moment. No. Are you just not gonna let me like just hang out and do this right now? Come on. Shoot. Okay. So I'm thinking about whether or not I'm going to keep this, honestly. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it. I don't really have a lot of X-Men collectible, didn't really collect a lot of X-Men stuff. This run was ultimately kind of frustrating in that there were so many crossovers with the other X-Men stuff. I don't know. Marauders is tempted to go the way of like the Avengers run that I got and just be like it was fun to read, but let it go. I mean, I definitely won't get. There's some good covers in here. There's some good Emma. There's some good Kitty Pryde stuff. Particularly the early stuff was really, really good. So if you notice, one of the reasons I don't get as many boxes or as many books in a lot of people. Hey, J Hood, what's going on, man? It did have some great variants. I didn't get many of the variants. I mostly just got the A's, but is I do alternate. So, like, here, I'll just do a portion of them. So I do not get as many books because I do front to front, back to back, so that they're not, because otherwise you get like obviously the staples all on one side and it kind of gets weird. And like I do alternate. So I go like, you can see that one's that and that, like that way. Later, Brett. Particular philosophy for keeping. So my general rule is I collect bats, spiders. I've kind of added Star Wars comics. I didn't used to collect Star Wars comics, but I've kind of added that in recently. And then like some of my favorite female characters. It's kind of how I collect, but the female stuff is mostly like their keys. In terms of like keeping in my collection long term, it's really like bat and spider books, which is mostly bat books. Let's be real. Seawood, what's going on? I think I already said hey to Seawood, but I'll say it again. So like something like this, that's kind of a team book. Kind of like that Avengers book. It was fun to read, but I don't know that I need it like in my collection long term. I think it's going in the potential sell box. It actually is. It's going in there. I'm excited. Potentially, I'm going to move it. So it's going in that box. We're moving Marauders. I just made some room. All right. Now the recent X-23 run. And that's actually, I got like a variant. Mr. Daymare sent me that variant, I believe. But then the rest is just that recent X-23 run. Because that's a Laura-centric book. I think I am going to keep that one for now, for sure. Whoa. Cat, what are you doing? I need to get this box leaned up where it's not falling through. You're both being annoying animals. I can tell you that right now. Then what else we got in here that was kind of... So I don't have a lot of X-Men books you'll see. Like, I just don't... I read a lot of X-Men stuff over the years, but I haven't kept or collected a lot of it. Thor versus Hulk. I don't know. I've never... The only Cage I've ever read is Sky Country. He's done Venom. I haven't really been interested in the characters that he's done, so I haven't really grabbed any of it. Let's see. Those are fine. I have weird eclectic kind of music taste. Dollar Bin Wares. There you go. Now this X-Men Red run that was Tom Taylor did. I love this run. And then Friesen did the covers toward the end. Like it's Jean and Nightcrawler and Storm and X-23 and some other like Friesen Storm. You gotta love that. I mean, you can see the kind of the team here. Gambit shows up, which I guess I won't hold that too much against the team because he kind of sucks. But JP's hot mutant takes. We get a little bit of Scout / Honey Badger. I can't believe they renamed her from Honey Badger. It was so perfect. That one I'm keeping because I love that run, and I may read that. That one I will I'm going to keep. And then this is actually my Marvel True Believers / facsimile stuff that I picked up. The only version of Hulk 181 I'll ever have. Well, Amazing Fantasy. Those I'll keep. So those are going in there. All right. Yeah, I think that. So I've made a ton of room in this Spider Gwen box that I can put additional Spider-Man stuff in. I need to get some spacers. So if you're curious what JP uses for spacers, so I do put stiff cardboard in front and back of the comics, right? So I have a piece of cardboard the same size as the comics that goes at the front and back of the run. And then my spacers are old DVDs that I put in the box. I was going to take a bunch. Because I still got to put some more. So like old TV show DVDs and stuff that I've never gotten rid of. I guess those are spacers. Actually, I got too many that time. Let's go. Maybe not. Get rid of one of those. No, that's about right. So yeah. So that's how I to keep them from falling over. So high tech. Lasso's in the house. What's going on? All right, so that box is going there. Hold on to that cardboard because I'm going to need that in a minute. All right, so this is my Avengers characters. So we got Black Widow, Captain Marvel. Black Widow and Captain Marvel will go to about here. Then most of the rest of this is Thor stuff. Like Jane Foster, Thor, Jane Foster, Valkyrie. Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the Captain Marvel and Black Widow stuff and move it with the X-Men. I only bought from them once. And it was super delayed getting the book. And what do I think of JR? JR coming back to Spidey? That's what I think of JR coming back to Spidey. Have you seen his cover with the broken leg? I ranted about that like 2 weeks ago. I think that's why you're pushing my button, actually. On that. Let's see. Yeah. So my comic exposure thing, it was just super late. The book was just super delayed. And I finally emailed them basically like, hey, what's going on? Send the book or I want a refund. Because it was like 2 months after the book had come out and nothing. The next day I got a tracking that they sent it. So that's my one and only time I bought from Comic Exposure. So, or no, was that Comic Exposure? Or Comics Elite? No, I don't know. Maybe I might be getting them confused. But anyway, so all right, let's pull Black Widow out of here. So you guys all have heard me like rave about Black Widow. So good. So now do I want to put a divider in? I think I'm going to leave like my X books and my Black Widow, like rather put them in alphabetical. Like I'm just going to do like X books and then Black Widow, Captain Marvel books, like behind the divide. I think that's what I'm going to do. There you go. I think it's all fake. You know, thanks for just asking me. Yeah, I'll be there you go. It works as a spacer, and yeah, I don't really watch them anymore. So there you go. See, and I'll say this is what's going to be part of my rant, but I just don't feel like they even care at the moment. Like, they let Nick Spencer's terrible run go on forever. It was just bad. And they put JR on the book for his 60th anniversary. Like, that's some great thing. And then on the new book, and then I saw like an issue 2, probably because they're like, oh, it's ASM sales have slumped. So now they're going to break him and Mary Jane up again because we haven't done that 80 bajillion times. Like, the little solicitation for issue 2 of the new run has already has them breaking up. It's like they just put them back together like 2 years ago, and Anyway, rant. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my JP ranting. All right, Captain Marvel stuff. All right. I'm gonna get ready to my Captain Marvel stuff. I don't think. Although I have kind of ended my collection on this run as well, which is interesting. I may pick it back up because part of it was because I needed so few books, but then they well, I'll talk about that. That'll be the thing. But they cut back. I have almost no books in my pull for March. That is Captain Marvel related. And then last one pulled out of here. So the rest of this is all Thor or King Thor or Valkyrie. And there's my Life of Captain Marvel. Comes out of there. Oh, a little art germ goodness. I never did get the whenever last year Nick Spencer's a finished Bedlam. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. As Lord of Brooklyn's going, yeah, apparently it's too much to ask. So that box is actually pretty full, but it would have been overflowing if I had left if I had got rid of Marauders. All right, so I need more. DVDs. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I need some DVDs for that one. Old School Buffy. One more. All right, so I actually got some space in some of these now. That's actually kind of good. So, yeah. All right, so that actually cleans up. I got room to add ASM books. I got room for additional, although I'm not really collecting Thor actively, but Avengers type stuff and Avengers / X-Men type stuff. So, all right, that's good. We don't have a Cap regular time. We don't have a regular. Are you talking Marvel or America? Because I thought we had both right now. Although she does seem to miss some months. Like, well, the Black Widow thing's been missing months here lately too, which is annoying to me. Those are old ones. But like, she does have a title right now because I was collecting it through 36. Then I skipped 37 because my order was I was trying to keep my new books to 20 a month. And then for February, for this month, it was over. So I dropped it. I dropped Silk, which I just started picking up. I dropped something else. And then the Detective in April, Detective and all of them are disappearing because of the death of the Justice League. And then all the High Republic stuff's disappearing. So right now I have like 12 books or something on my order for April, which is kind of nice, actually. Reminds me of organization comic books. There you go. So it's a box of forgotten odd books. See, I don't buy a lot of those anymore. Unless I'm just buying it, I don't really get many of those. Nice, 3 books. There you go. How many books do I have in my collection? What is my CLZ up to at the moment? Now this also has like all my, well, it's not completely up to date on that stuff, but has most of my trades and stuff as well listed here. I need to actually go through and clean up the trade stuff. So what is my CLC up to? 338 different series that I got a book or a trade or something from. Stats. Let's see. 2,309 comics and 338 series, according to this. But again, that includes like trades and stuff. And sometimes they put the trades in a different series. But yeah, most I have of any series. I have 130 issues of Nightwing Volume 2. Shocker to everyone. I have 123 issues of Batman Volume 3, which is the current Batman run, because I have different covers and stuff. And then ASM Volume 5, which is the current ASM run, is 104 issues. Then Wonder Woman, where I have all the Jenny Frison stuff, is 94. So yeah, those are the top 5. Let's see, where do you go beyond that? Oh, my One Piece trades, which I talked about before. Detective Volume 3, and then Batman Volume 1, Ultimate Spider-Man, Catwoman Volume 2, which is all the ballot books. So yeah, there you go. Those are like where all my books are, of my 2,300. 3324. Oh, you're not as far ahead of me as I would have thought. Given all those Valiant books, I would have thought you'd had a little more than that. Last, I was excited because of the Wonder Woman. There you go. All right. So next up, I got to tackle some of this mess that is the Batman books. And I need a piece of cardboard. Let me pick this up. To put it the front and the back. They'll tape together from when that book shipped to me. Get rid of the. Sorry for the tape down. Pull some of the tape off. So yeah, something came in these, so I'll use these as. Ooh, I may have to trim them. I have to trim them a little bit. Let's see. There they go. As my front and backer. Nope, I'm gonna have to trim like a half inch. Yeah, I want to trim like a half inch off of those suckers. I don't think I have any others that are close right now that are pre-cut. Valiant's 1,500. Actually, I'm surprised it's only 15, and you don't do doubles. I try not to do doubles, but I do have a few. Scissors. Do I have scissors? There should be scissors in here. There's scissors. Unless it's a different cover, yeah. I think it is. I mean, but for me, it's more, I'll be honest, like collecting the Ballot Catwoman run is more nostalgia than anything else. I mean, I haven't read those in forever, so I'm not sure how good some of the storytelling is. Although, Bear and, or I don't remember how good the storytelling is, I should say. Bear Island they kicked off their No Man's Land thing last night, him and Knights of Khonshu, which I'm going to have to like go back and revisit those. I don't have all those issues, particularly the Cataclysm ones. I think I have the entire No Man's Land proper in my collection, but I don't have all like the Cataclysm and Road to books. And now I may have to go back and get those now that they've started that run. I think that may be something that I end up doing. I need to look and see exactly what I need, but and they were talking about that Catwoman issue, and that Catwoman issue, the Cataclysm Catwoman issue, was powerful. Like, her, yeah, it was a powerful, like, they were talking about that. It was a really powerful book. They only had a little over 800 original volume. Oh, okay, and then around 200 claim. Okay. Last I was reading Wonder Woman Evolution for sure for reboot. Try on Magneto. Okay. Is it possible not to have the old Valiant? I know. Hasn't made a return. At least I have a little bit too, but yeah. And actually, I think I'm too tall too. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna have to cut about the same off the top, which makes sense because they were protecting the book. But if I don't have anything to ship right away, and I have so many like freaking Geminis laying around, that it's just like yeah, it's no big deal to like repurpose some of these when people mail them in not Geminis, but just in like hard cardboard. I don't think I cut enough off of that actually. I did not. Just barely not enough. Asking Lasso. 90s Valiant, good times. Sold off. You're selling off all your Valiants? What? I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Anyway, arrest and replacement. Like, so this all still goes back to that 5G or whatever thing that they were gonna do, and got all that flack for. And then they didn't do it. They kind of backed out of it, and they did the future state. And so now they're still kind of doing it. They're gonna kill them off. They're not gonna do the full jump to the future, but basically they've set up John, they set up Yara, they've set up what's his face is Batman, which is kind of silly. He has no claim to that. But anyway, so yeah, they're doing all that, and it's fun. We'll see how long it lasts. Saves me some money from buying Batman and Detective Comics proper for a little while. So. Oh, and you didn't have any doubles. Gotcha. So yeah, but does it have to be Diana as the main part of the book? Can it be Wonder Woman, but with like the other characters they created? That's a good question. I don't know exactly how those rights work, but yeah, you gotta be careful with that because those families are starting to go after some of those rights. Let's blame them. So this is all Catwoman stuff. So the front here is 90s ballot Catwoman, and then there's a little bit of the Darwin Cook run, and then all the 2018 stuff. Catwoman 80th, Future State, and then Gotham City Sirens at the back. The one thing I can pull out of there to make some room is this garbage, which is Batman Catwoman. Good grief, this one is too full. Too full. All right. I got a little room in there. That one had gotten too full. That one was over full. I'll be honest. Like, I was so excited. Like, I was an apologist for the Tom King Batman run. I thought the pacing was bad, but overall, like, I thought there was some good stuff. I hated what he did with Nightwing and that kind of stuff, but like I was fine with it. And this has just been garbage. I'm gonna wait. I didn't even read the last issue. I think I'm gonna wait and see to the end. It has to be Diana, from my understanding. Oh, okay. Well, then she won't be gone very long for sure. External Warrior. Oh, they're still talking Valiant. I can't believe there's 22 of you in here. I'm just randomly. Somebody wants to hop on. Let me know. I can send a link. I'm just like talking, but Snyder and Capullo's run can be touched. Yeah. The early part of their run is really good. The some of the later stuff, not so much in my opinion, but that's just me. So this is probably going in the sale pile eventually, but for now, I'm going to put it in the box. I'm going to move it over here until I get to the end and see if he redeems it. We'll see. I probably should just get rid of them. But that gives me a little room. And then I think I'll move Future State Catwoman and the Gotham Siren stuff here. And that only gives me, for my ongoing Catwoman, but that gives me most of a year. Like, there's enough 10 or 12 issues. It depends on how many balance I pick up. And then I may have to, like, separate Catwoman into 2 boxes at that point. But for now, I'm going to leave her in 1 box and go from there. Frozen goodness. And let's just randomly put some balance. Like that. That was just random. Random balance Catwoman. And let's see. There you go. Here's much more random balance Catwoman. Oh, that one's getting attacked by rats. What we got on the backside? Getting attacked by a monkey. So we'll get it. The next box has like some like Harley stuff and that kind of stuff. What am I? Anyway, well, balance Catwoman. I got more than 2 that time. I got more than 2. There you go. There's some quality. We'll go early. Early balance Catwoman. Oh, I have duplicates. I know I had duplicates in number 2. No, and they're both direct. Yeah, I didn't know I had duplicates in number 2. Okay. I need to get, I'd like to get a slab copy number 1 just because, like a 9 point, just grab a 9.8 at some point. I keep saying I'm going to do it and I haven't done it. This is a nice copy, but it wouldn't be a 9.8. But, yeah. I don't know if I should put that number 2 in the thing or what. Let's see. What have I got? That is issue 10. There we go. Comes out of place. Swim with the fishes. Hey, Louie, what's going on? Little 0 hour. Oh, on the hood of the car. That was just like a little sword fighting Catwoman. So, all right, I'm going to leave that for now. I do need to get a little bit of a spacer in there. Not much of one, but at least a spacer. Keep them from rattling too much. All right. And then the next box is, let's see, what do we got here? This should be like the current Nightwing run. And so, yeah, this is all back here. It is all from here to here is the current Nightwing run, miscellaneous other Nightwing stuff. And then in front of that is Robin and Batman, which is a that most recent Lemire Nightwing book. And then we got everything else here is Batgirl stuff. But I think, so that's all Batgirl stuff. What's the bottom box on this row? This is where my Harley and stuff ended up. Okay, yeah, my Harley Quinn and Batwoman, Birds of Prey. So this is a little miscellaneous stuff. So let's move the Harley and Ivy stuff for sure. 0 Valor, the true 0. Who else has showed up? Oh, nobody. Okay. So let's move all the Harley stuff and the Harley and Poison Ivy stuff. That's all going to go into here. I may have to do some alphabetical reorganizing once I get this done. There's an Elseworlds. There's Harley and Poison Ivy run. Okay. Now, what else should go in that box versus there? Now, this is so all the Barbara Batgirl stuff is in the box with the Nightwing stuff, but then like the Cassandra Cain Batgirl stuff is in here. I'm going to move it into that box. And we got Azrael. Oh, there's a Batman, White Knight, Harley Quinn. Oh, there's my Batwoman. I was like, where'd that Batwoman book go? It was out of place. It got put out of place. Batman, White Knight, Harley Quinn stuff is going to go in there. Yeah, we'll have to do some reorganizing later, alphabetically. Do I move? I can move the. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to. So the Harley stuff is not actually in a Harley box at the moment, but that's okay. Which is funny, but I moved the Birds of Prey. Let's move all the Birds of Prey stuff also. We'll do all like the other female, non-Catwoman, other female stuff is going into this box. So, girl. All right, then we got Joker. Got a little Red Hood. We got Robin. Robin 80th anniversary. Spider-Man, Batman. Okay. So this box is pretty freaking empty now. Actually, it's very freaking empty, but that box is pretty full. But it's got a bunch of. Oh, I need another. Where's my other piece of cardboard? Aha! I don't think I cut it, did I? I cut the one, but I didn't cut that one. I need more dividers for sure. Louis talking about needing dividers. I need more dividers. Sorry, I got super distracted here. So I'm trying to figure this out. So the Nightwing Bat and Barbara Batgirl box is still super full, but there's still a little bit of room for now. All the other Batgirls go over here. We're gonna put it over here. Which is the new series. We're going to put it in here. I'm going to have to reorganize those a little bit before I put that away completely. But anything else that should go over there? No, all the rest of that can stay. And then this is just like the non-Azrael, Red Hood, Robin stuff. So, but that's okay because I'm bursting at the seams in my other various Bat books, so I can do a little splitting there. For sure. And some of those I think should probably just go away, but yeah, for sure. I need to be more ruthless sometimes in cutting stuff. No new comments. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm just, like I said, nothing major going on. I'm just organizing on a Friday, and I figured, I go live, hang out with you guys while I was doing it. So if you guys got still willing to answer questions, I don't know that I know anything, but we'll answer questions. Dude, that's a serious piece of cardboard. My scissors do not really want any part of it. Let's go from the other end. Meet in the middle. These aren't the greatest scissors in the world. Almost 30. Is it really? Sort of Azrael. I have, all the only ones I have are part of the No Man's Land run. I don't have any of the, earlier stuff. Actually, the only parts of that Robin book I'm talking about is the Tim Drake Robin, and that's all No Man's Land stuff. And Louis is about to get himself blocked. Let's see. Put user in timeout. That's a dirty word around here. We're not discussing that. So I already congratulated you once. You're not getting it again. So Now I'm just bitter and mad. Oh, goodness. Niners. They're not even in it. That's a good call. All right. I need to get some spacers for my other Sirens related books here. Running out of spacers. I'm going to get some. A big spacer, though. I'll have to tap into some of the other videos that I don't normally tap into for this. Alright, that'll work. I got some video games that I haven't used anymore. Yeah, laugh it up. Laugh it up. I tell you. Alright. So this box is good. This box is good. I'm actually going to put this box, go over there. This box is going to go on the bottom of that now, that stack now. It's going to go, because it's got all the background related stuff, so it's going to go in that same pile. Same pile. What is that? Weird. That box slightly longer? Oh, those BCW boxes are slightly longer. I didn't know that. So these decorative ones aren't full short boxes? Interesting. Interesting. So, like, you guys can't see that, but I wasn't anticipating that. So, well, I knew I have one Spider-Man ASM box. It's a little longer than all the other decorative ones, but these ones I got from those gray corrugated ones are the same length as all the others. But, like, the BCW box, you can see it. It's like just a few inches longer. Interesting. Huh. I did not know they were longer. Weird. So they're not quite a full short box. Okay. Marvel Super Bowl trailers better be good. There you go. I will not be watching the Super Bowl this year. The only years I have never watched the Super Bowl was when I was 18 when we lost in the AFC Championship game, and I will not watch this one either because I feel like we gave that away. So, good luck to the teams, bro. I'll be playing D&D that night, unless the other guys don't want to, but then I'll do something else. Yeah, I didn't really realize that there is no standard size to a shirt box, I've noticed. Okay. Hey, Jeff, thanks. Appreciate that. I'm just hanging out. I'm organizing, and yeah, we're going from there. So we're doing a little organizational right now. Yeah, the BCW store more than the decorative ones. Yeah, obviously, because there's like 2 inches. It's like 2 inches longer, which I didn't anticipate. Okay. Interesting. Oh, well. Madonna won the Super Bowl. I assumed there was a standard size. I always wondered why this one ASM box was an odd decorative ASM box was an odd size, and now it's the same size as these white BCW ones. So I might have to rethink how I'm stacking these if I want to get all the ones of the same length together. I was wondering why it was like, because I have my cable plug is like, if you look at this stack, if you guys have ever noticed, there's a space, and that's because my cable comes in right here. And it runs to my router, so my internet. So that's why there's that space there. It's because the cord comes out, and then I bend it around, and it goes behind the boxes. But yeah, interesting. All right, Batman stuff. And I got another BCW box. I may not need this just yet. With this box being this empty, I may not need to put anything in here just yet. Because I don't think, like my Wonder Woman box, which is this Bombshells box, is my Wonder Woman box. And then my Justice League box and my Titans box are all getting pretty full. Oh, I'm off the camera. But I'm not actively collecting anything in those runs right now. So, yeah, I may not even need this one for the moment. Interesting. All right. Batman. So, like, all my Volume 1, Volume 2 Batman stuff are in one of those BCW black boxes. Ooh. This is the current volume. And you can see, like, it's bursting at the seams. So, but I'm wondering if we'll get a new volume. With him dying, I wonder if we're going to get a relaunch in a new volume. In which case, it'll just go in, like, the newer box. So am I going to try to pull any of this out? For those who are asking about dividers, like, I just get these white, like, those are what I normally use if I'm not using my paper. I never had showed those. Somebody asked you about those earlier. I just got Devil's Reign one, and it's longer than all my other ones. I hate it so much. Yeah. I haven't bought any of the decorative. Well, I don't have a comic shop to go into anymore. Like, so I haven't bought any decorative ones in a while. That's why I bought these white BCW ones. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that they're longer. Oh, well, I'll make it work. How many Omnis do you own? I currently have four Omnis in my collection. I have the feeling by the end of the year I'll have several more. I had none until about this time last year. And then I bought the Star Wars Jason Aaron Omni. And I'm way off camera again. And then I bought the I don't think I'm going to do anything to this Batman at the moment. I don't think. I think I'm going to leave it for now. Even though it's bursting at the seams. But, and then I bought the Dr. Aphra Omni. Then I bought the all-new Wolverine Omni, which I had some of those issues, but I didn't have the full run in issues, and I love that story. And I guess if I move that Batman to one of the white BCW boxes, and then I may have enough for all of it if it completes and I start a new volume. We'll see what they do before I make a decision there. Well, they haven't even told that story yet. They might not be gone more than a month. Like part of it, they're claiming it's the anniversary of the death of Superman, and so I don't know how long they're going to be gone. I'll be honest, the best reads right now, DC-wise, is Nightwing, and they're not going anywhere with that. The new Batgirl thing has been fun. That's not going anywhere. And then the rest of it's like that's good is like the side stuff that's not like main for me at least. The Batman hasn't been great. The Detective Comics hasn't been great. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. They'll be back. They're not gonna kill those characters for that long. So if nothing else, it just makes my pockets a little deeper for a little bit longer. All right. Now this. Get out of the way, all right. That's why this was moved out further. Gosh dang it. Oh, and then the fourth Omni. I never said the fourth Omni. It was the Darth Vader Charles Soule run is what I have the Omni of. I need to get the Gillen run in an Omni. They're supposedly going to start reprinting that this spring. We'll see. This is all detective. And this detective includes is this just the new detective? This is just Rebirth Detective. My Volume 1 Detective is in the box with my Volume 1 Batman. So this is all just Rebirth detective in here. So, but that's still got some space. Yeah, that's still got some space, so not too bad. Death Superman didn't kill the industry. Like, they sold a crap ton of those, but yeah, it killed it because it was overprinted and people thought it was a collecting thing. But in terms of the story, it was super popular. Yeah, other than Nightwing. The story that like almost killed things was the Clone Saga for Spider-Man, and they're doing that for Miles right now. It's like, what? So those two boxes aren't that big of a deal. And then I got this other Batman miscellaneous, but I do not have room for all of those ones I took out of that other thing. But I actually have room in it. So that's the question. What am I going to do? Like the box is super empty. So I really didn't need. Well, I'm going to need, because I'm going to have to overflow from Batman here pretty quick. So I'm going to need some more space. But this box, like, and these are all like miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, like Batman Adventures, like 2 issues of Batman Black and White, Batman Chronicles, Batman the Cult. Really good story. If you've never read Batman the Cult, I should get back on camera. Curse of the White Knight, which John hated. I'm surprised I haven't seen Johnny in here. At least poking his head in. Batman the Detective, which I started to get and I didn't finish. Because I didn't finish that. That might go in the. That's going to go in the potential sell pile. It wasn't that it was bad. I just didn't finish it. It was a Tom Taylor thing. It was fine, but like it was when I was cutting back and it got cut. Batman Fear State. Full Circle. Batman Incorporated. I have like 1 issue of, but that's actually because it's a Batgirl. That's a Cassandra Cain key. Batman Joker Warzone. Batman the Killing. There's my other copy of the Killing Joke. Legends of the Dark Knight. Long Halloween Special that just came out. No Man's Land specials. Prelude to the Wedding. Secret Files and Origins. Shadow of the Bat. 3 Jokers. That's going in the get rid of pile. I despised this. Oh, I thought it was terrible. I thought that was terrible. Well, it continues all the things that I hate about Killing Joke, which is that the chemical makes the Joker is the chemical, not the person. Batman White Knight, Batman White Knight Von Freeze, Future State Next Batman. I might get rid of that too. I don't know. I just don't have a whole lot of interest in this Fox version. Still not enough to like consolidate those 2 boxes. So what am I going to do for space? That box is just so empty. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I don't think I need any space in those. So I think I'm actually like, yeah. What do I need? What is in here? Is there anything in here that I can get rid of? That made it into this box. It's like 90% empty. I'm not getting rid of my Azrael because it's part of No Man's Land. Joker Last Laugh. I don't know that I have any interest in that. My Red Hood stuff. I bought all those because of the Yasmin Putri covers at the time. I'll be honest. Those are I only have a few issues of that Red Hood run, but I love those Yasmin Putri variants. They were just badass. This was the one everybody like went crazy for. And then I have the first one, the one where he's fighting Batman. That was technically in my potential to slab box instead of in here, but yeah. Um, the Robin stuff again. I could get rid of. I did get the first issue of this Robin, like the newest run, and that's the only issue I got. I'll leave it for now. Spider-Man, Batman. It's a good one. Somebody send me that. Who sent me that? Did I not write it on the back? D-Rock sent me that? Did George send me that? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. I did not write that down, and that was silly because it's not on the book like it should be. All right, I got to figure out a giant spacer. More than like DVDs. Batman the Detective was surprisingly really good. It's Taylor, and it's kind of in his wheelhouse, so I wasn't surprised. I ended up cutting it, not because it was bad, but because I was cutting back. And yeah. Which is 3 too many? Like, the Joker's fine. He's just so overused. And I despise, like, everybody knows my feelings on the killing. If you've never watched any of our Gotham City Chronicles stuff, which I needed, like, I've been slagging on. It's all on me. I won't blame Cobby for the fact that we haven't done one in forever. But, like, when we did the Killing Joke with Jay Hood, like, I went on a massive rant because I despise the Killing Joke. I think it's terrible, but I'm like the only person and only big major Bat fan in the whole world that like doesn't like that story, I guess. But so I ended up with. So I bought 3 boxes, thinking I needed all the space, which I'm gonna need space soon in this one. But I ended up with like using one. Because this one's empty. I guess I used, and then this box now has just enough that I don't have room for it in a couple of those others. I mean, I could spread these books out, but yeah. Crap happens. Not even for a few years, just not in every single story. Let's see. My Wonder Woman box, how full is it? Ooh, it's bursting at the seams. And it's got like, I'm going to move. It's got some Supergirl in it. Supergirl's coming out. Ooh. Witching Hour. There's Witching Hour. Goes back in there. I did buy a few of those, like Wonder Girl. I think Wonder Girl's coming out. The Yara Floor stuff. Bought the first couple of issues, and I dumped that. And then the Future State Yara Floor stuff is coming out because that doesn't matter. And then the Future State Diana stuff I'll leave. And then Wonder Woman, and all the rest of this is just Wonder Woman. So that gives me a little room. Though I'm not actively collecting any of the Wonder Woman series at the moment. I ended up dropping it. Oh, last summer when they were doing that weird. Gosh, I'm off camera again. Sorry. when they were. I dropped it when they were doing the weird like Thor storyline crossover thing last summer, and then they changed cover artists from Middleton, and I ended up dropping it. Use some old Xbox games that I should probably get rid of. There's spacer in here, so I got room for like 2 of those. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. All right, so those can go in that other box. How full is my Justice League box? Actually, Justice League box still has some room, and I know that Titans other miscellaneous DC has room. So, yeah. So we're going to do that. So these guys are going to go over here. Which is kind of a weird place to put Supergirl and Wonder Girl in with, like, the boy bats, as opposed to with the, like, siren stuff. But, well, at least it's, like, half a box. As opposed to, like, no box. Xbox games. Older than dirt Xbox games. Ooh, not enough. Yeah, they did already cancel it. I enjoyed the new 52. It was very different. I know there's a lot of people that aren't big Azzarello fans for other reasons. But I enjoyed that run. I liked that it was different and interesting, and I really enjoyed that new 52 Wonder Woman run. I have it, some of the trades, and I read it digitally back then when I was doing a lot of digital reading because I didn't have a comic shop, and when New 52 came out, I did a ton of digital stuff, and I don't have the solid issues of all those, but I have a ton of the digital stuff still access to. But yeah, they canceled it because it wasn't I'm a Joel Jones fan. I thought her Catwoman stuff was great. I love Lady Killer. I didn't get very far. So in my transition from comic shop to Midtown, and then those books being delayed, I ended up missing some issues, so I just dropped Wonder Girl. I actually have one that's completely out of order that's here in my stack that I haven't read yet because of that, because they got behind, and then I was ordering thinking I was going to get them, and then I didn't get them, and anyway, I got 7, and yeah, so, but I think a lot of people were a little frustrated with just that it was kind of didn't live up to what they're hoping. Friday ritual, your man Stan, just doing nothing. That's my Friday ritual. 20 full short boxes at the moment. So this gets me up to 3, 6, 9, 12. I'll have 18 cardboard or these little corrugated short boxes. 4 of the BCW plastic bins. So that gets me 22 short boxes. And then I have 3 slab boxes of the BCWs, but those are not. The third one of those only has a couple things in it. It's almost empty. I'm just slightly overflowing with it, but yeah. Which is yeah. The book getting massively delayed. She never did anything. Yeah, exactly. I forget. He said some things or did some stuff. I don't know. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember Noodle. I just remember there was some controversy about him. So, hey, who dat? I'm probably wrapping this up, but welcome. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I love Joelle. I think she's a great writer. I think she's a better artist. She's too slow. She can't do. She wants to do. She keeps trying to do books on her own, and it was the same thing that happened with Catwoman. And she can't do art and write a book monthly. She can't do it. She's too slow. She can't get it done. I love her art. I think she's a great writer, but she can't do it, and she falls behind. And then the quality. She gets behind, and the quality drops. I know. I just don't remember it right now. I don't remember. Oh, it's one of his past 4 years. So this is everything. That's everything. That is my. I have more books from. Of course, I got rid of a bunch of stuff a long time ago, but I collected from about 96, fall of 96 or 97, really, through about 2003. But I got rid of a ton of stuff when I went to undergrad at Mizzou, in Missouri, and I got rid of a ton of stuff when I moved to Virginia. I got rid of probably half my books when I moved from MU to Virginia. I just didn't take them with me. I sold them back to the shop for nothing. Like, I just got rid of a bunch of stuff. That was when I got rid of like some Deadpool stuff and some other stuff that actually had some value. And then when I moved from Virginia, so when I got done with grad school and I moved from Virginia back to where I live now, not this house, but the town I live in now, where I got this job, I got rid of a bunch of stuff again. So my collection actually was pretty small. I probably had when I started, I probably had maybe enough for 5 short boxes when I started back again in 2018. So most of the stuff is from since 2018. Yeah. No, that was just this was kind of a guest when I first. This was not my office originally. This was a little guest bedroom, whatever, and I just decorated it. When I moved in here, I had a whole rustic motif going, which kind of is just carried over in this room. So the green, the bear, I have some. You can't see them. You guys remember? I used to have the fishing net thing. I don't think you guys could ever see it. It was always above my desk. It's even down now. I just had a rustic cabin thing going on in this room. And I've never just gotten rid of the little wallpaper strip. So, but I'm moving. I'm not going to. I'm going to move the bed back in here and everything else. And hopefully by the end of the year, I'm going to be in the basement for doing this. I've got the walls done and painted. At the moment, I got the ceiling in, lights in. I got to get flooring down, which I haven't bought. I ended up doing some other stuff, and I had some other expenses, truck expenses, and some other stuff come up. So I haven't got flooring yet. I get the flooring down, and then I'm going to get my desk and shelves built for the comic boxes because they're right now just stacked here against the wall. So I'm going to build some shelves for comic boxes, and then a bookshelf to put the omnis and my trades, and that'll be in my background, and then also a spot for books and some of these I'm going to leave open in the background, and so I'm hoping to have all that done this year. We'll see if we get it there for sure. So I really didn't start. So I've talked about this, but I read a lot when I was in high school, and I didn't really start collecting and buying until I got to college. So we're 70% of his collection. Yeah. I would say I probably kept about 40% 30-40% of what I bought when I was in college and grad school. With those two moves, I probably ended up with about 30 or 40% of it. It was basically one file cabinet worth. I stored them for years in a file cabinet. But the file cabinets are probably a file cabinet drawer is probably close to as big as that file cabinet is, probably about a long box. And I had all 4. One, two. Is that one got 4? Yeah, all 4 drawers were comics. And that was my collection that I kept for 20 years or whatever until I started collecting again. So yeah, it was supposed to start last spring. Then I had to take the tree down in the yard. So that took away all my budget for redoing the basement. So then I rebuilt, and then I had something else happen, and it sapped it, and then finally got started this fall, and then I ended up doing a little more for people for Christmas than I'd planned, and then it's just, yeah, it's been a mess. So yeah. Hey, Jaguar. Well, we've been about an hour and a half. At this point, I just got to put some stuff away. I apparently ended up with. Well, originally I was going to buy 2 of the BCW black plastic boxes, and as it turned out, that's what I could have got away with. And I was like, no, I think I need a 3rd one. So I went the cheaper route and bought these, and I think I could have got away with 2 of the ones. So technically, I'm not into the 18th box yet. But yeah, so there you go. So I'm gonna get out of here. I want to appreciate. I can't believe there's been like 20 plus people hanging out with me this whole time. It's just been me rambling and trying to organize a little bit. You guys get to see a little bit in depth into my collection. Yeah, I ended up. This is all stuff that needs to go at some point. And honestly, there's some other stuff in here that I probably should have put in here and I didn't. And I need to be a little more cutthroat getting rid of some stuff for sure. But at least we got some space. We're not like, other than that Batman box, none of them are like bursting at the seams at this point. So that's good. You're welcome. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow. So we'll do this again. The look back video is already, should be posted and ready to go at this point. Yeah, it is because it finished uploading before I went on live here. And then and then we'll do this sort of again tomorrow night because I'll do the whatever report. I am home this weekend, so we'll do whatever report. There'll be a cash or trash this weekend. We can talk about the Madam Web stuff and all the other stuff. I think the Black Panther books are still sort of in there, and what was the other books I saw? I forget now, but we'll talk about that on Sunday morning. And then Sunday night we'll do D&D, so it should be a full weekend. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome as always. I'm kind of off camera here. I'm gonna get back to the center. The dog did finally give it up and pass out. And if you're wondering, see, that's part of the problem is because part of the problem when he was causing problems earlier was because he was going after my box. Well, since he was a puppy, he's loved to destroy cardboard boxes. So I occasionally give him one. You can see pieces from a box I've given him. But sometimes making him realize what's not his box and what is his box. If it has stuff in it, he doesn't usually bother. But like an empty box just sitting there, which is what that was doing. Yeah. So I'm totally doing a Thanatos goodbye right now. Because I keep saying I'm going to go with it. I'm still talking. Lasso, good night. Good night, Noodle. Later, J Hood. Later, Daymares. Yeah, I will do so. She's in there on the bed sleeping. She's like, hey, where are you at? So, all right. Well, hope you guys all have a good weekend, and we will catch you next time. Later.